everyone, and welcome back to another great episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Look what we're cooking up today. We're making a no-carb stir fry with amazing vegetables and a great piece of sirloin steak. So let's get started. So for our sauces, we're gonna do soy sauce, thick soy sauce, about 2 tablespoons of sugar, and all these measurements should be down in the description part of the video. And then I also will be putting about a tablespoon of green chutney here, and this is my fresh green chutney that I took out of the freezer, and smells really good. And if you want the recipe for this, go ahead and I'll put a link of the video of how to make the green chutney. And we're also going to be putting some habanero pepper chutney that I have also done on YouTube, and I'll also put a link on there on the bottom of the description for that. So let's get started. In our wok here, and sometimes my wok gives me a problem to get, or my stove gives me a problem to get started, so I have to manually start it. Okay, all right. So this is going to be our carb-free dinner. This is going to be great. It's full of vegetables, and it's really up to you if you want to eat this. You know, if you want to add a little bit of rice in it, you know, because you can have a little bit of carbs. So let's go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So first what we're going to do is we're just going to let this heat up just a little bit. Oh, and I forgot to mention that we're also going to be adding some ginger and garlic in here. So we're going to add this in here. Okay. We're just going to let this fry up just a little bit. We don't want to burn it. We just want to get all the flavor out. And then we're just going to add our beef slices in here. Now, remember, you can also do this with chicken, or you could do this with fish. It's really up to you how you want to do this. But we've had so much chicken for a while, so I thought I just wanted to have something with beef. And I want to do some recipes that are going to be carb-free for all the people that have really requested a carb-free recipe. So I'm going to be trying to get some of them done, and this is going to be my first one. Okay, so basically what you want to do is I'm going to just stir fry this on high, and we're going to wait until this is completely cooked through, and then I'm going to go ahead and add all the other stuff in it. Here you can see that there's a lot of water that has oozed out of the meat, and I really wanted to show you this because it is really normal, and you just want to keep on cooking this down. The water is going to disappear and the meat is going to get fully cooked. I want you to see here that all the water has disappeared, and I'm just stir frying this to add a little bit of color to our meat. But now I'm going to go ahead and add about 5 tablespoons of good soy sauce. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the green chutney in here. I'm just going to do a tablespoon because I don't want it very spicy either. I'm also going to go ahead and just do half a teaspoon of my habanero chutney because I want to eat this and I don't want it spicy. I'm also going to go ahead and add the 2 tablespoons of the brown sugar in here. And the reason why I add the brown sugar in there, and it's completely optional, is because I like it to have a little bit of a sweet taste to it. If you don't like it, you can definitely leave it out. I'm also going to go ahead and add about just a half a teaspoon of the dark soy sauce. The dark soy sauce can get very dark, so you just want to be careful And I'm going to grab a little bit of water, just a little bit, because I don't want to get this too concentrated. Just add a little bit of water in here. And you could add beef broth in there if you like, or chicken broth, but I think this is good enough. We have some good flavors in here. All right. At this time, you want to do a taste test. And I also wanted to add some black pepper in there, which I forgot to add. Okay. Okay. So at this time, you really want to do a little bit of and it tastes wonderful. I like the spice in there. I like everything just is perfect in here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this on the side a little bit. Okay. All right. Go ahead and add just a little bit more olive oil, about a tablespoon. And in goes our onions, celery, and all the bell peppers. And I want my stir fry to be really nice and crunchy. So I am not going to really cook this a lot because my meat is all done. Okay. And this is the type of food that I wish I could eat every day, but I have to be so careful because of the vegetables, that if they're too crispy or if they have like carrots, it could get stuck into my colon, and then I would have, because I don't have a colon, so it would get stuck, and that would not be very good, and I get blockages from there. So but you know, I try and eat as healthy as I can, and this is one thing, one of the dishes that I can eat just the way it is. I don't need any rice, and I don't need any pasta with it. I think it's just, look at the colors, it's so inviting. You've got the meat, the taste is unreal, because, and we didn't really put too many ingredients in here. So, but if you also like to put some sliced mushrooms in here, that would be great. I'm quickly gonna get things out of the way so I can show you how I'm gonna serve this up. And I just wanted to stir fry just a little bit longer here. Okay, so I've got my serving platter here, and you can have a bowl if you like, but I really love this dish. I got it, it's from IKEA, and I got it from a garage sale for about 50 cents. So I really, really like it, and I love garage sales. So, here we go. It's all done. Now this would also be really, really great in a fajita stuffer. So like you can take fajitas and stuff that in there, or you can take rotis and make a roll out of it. So you've got all your veggies and the beautiful meat. So we've got enough sauce in there, so if you really wanted it to have a little bit of curry and have it with noodles or rice, you could, because a little bit of carbs is good for you. So here we have a no-carb dinner all ready. And this dish will take you about, with the preparation, I think it took me about 15 minutes to get it all going. So really, from the beginning time of cutting all the veggies, thinly slicing the meat, it'll take you 15 minutes, not counting that hour of where you're gonna marinate the meat. And I'm just gonna sprinkle this with some spring onions, because I cannot have enough onions. So this dish is gonna be all for me. So look at how gorgeous. And by the way, that's my clock, and you guys will have to live with it. I've got my camera person smiling here, I've got my husband smiling, and that's because I found this clock at a garage sale for $25, and this was a gift for myself. So every hour it plays a rhyme, and basically I love it because it tells me that I've lost another hour, so I need to get started on whatever I was, not getting done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick, very healthy, no carb version of our wonderful meat stir fry. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Hope I can see you here next time with another great video. See you then, friends.